Hi guys, today we are going to understand that how we can install the SQL Server for our Windows desktop. So today we'll understand that how we are going to install the SQL Server. So first of all, we have to open the setup file, which is this file, and it will open up all the setup files or extract all the setup files that are required for installing the SQL Server. So let's wait for a moment till the time we get the new installation setup. So now you can see this installation center has been opened. Now we click on the new installation and we will click on the new installation setup that we need to do. It will open up all the files. First it will extract the files. So here the setup is ready for us. So the version that we are going to install is the Express one. We click on next. I accept the terms and conditions. Go to next. Here it will do a quick scan for all the files and download setup files that are required. So once that is done, we'll go to the install rules. So this setup is done. So Windows firewall warning is absolutely fine. No worries on that. Now we will select everything that we need to install. Here we do not want to install our services at the moment, but later on if you require to install our services, you can install at any time that whenever you require. So we click on next. So now by default the name is SQL Express, or you can give any name that you require, right? So for now my name, I want to give it as SQL Express only. I don't want to change the name. So I click on next. So it gonna uh, take a while. So here I will do disable to automatic and everything is being done. So I click on next. Here we will use the current version, or because we are creating our system as a our server, so I'll do a current add current user, because this user will be our user for the local administration that we are going to use in the okay. So these two things are not available with us, which is reporting services catalog and reporting service temporary database. So we will remove this from the list. We go back. So we have to remove the reporting services one more time. So here I will remove this reporting services native. So for now we do not require the reporting services native, and we go back again. Next. 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 Now it will install everything what we require. So we click on install. So here we can see that everything which has been installed. So here it will show the progress of installation of the SQL Server. So till that time this is been installed, you just go ahead and subscribe and like our channel and press the bell icon so that you can get an every update on the videos that we are going to put on our channel, right? So there are a lot of videos that would be coming for different courses, and you can subscribe it so that you will be updated on each and every uh, videos that we are going to post. So till the time this is being done, so let's wait for some time. Okay, so this will be completed in a while. So So you can see the progress of the installation. All the files are being downloaded. So it's been downloaded, so let's wait for a while. So this is almost 80% is complete. So once it is done, then we will it will show as a complete, and then we'll install another software through which we can access the SQL Server on our Windows. Okay guys, so this is done now, but still we will not be able to open the SQL because we do not have the management studio that we require. So now we are going to install the management studio. So this SSMS file that we have for the management studio will install this for our server, right? Because this is the software that will help us to access our server for the SQL, right? So just in a while I tell you that how it will be done. So it is loading all the packages that we require for Microsoft SQL Server. So this entire activity will not take more than 2 to 3 minutes. So once it is done, we can go ahead and get the we can go ahead and access the SQL Server that we require. The common files are done. So it will have all the files that we require. For example, we require C++ for SQL, or we require Visual Studio for SQL. Everything will be installed automatically from here. So now it is downloading the language support for SQL. So let's wait for a while till the time this installation will be complete. 40% of this is done. So guys, this is how, this is the entire software that we would be using. So the current version that we are using is for SQL 2016, but application we require for 16 will have the Visual Studio for 2015. So that is fine because it will install all the required data that we everything that we require for installation. It will install it automatically. Okay. So it's gonna take some time, few minutes. Almost done. So extensions are done. So halfway installation is almost complete. So once this is installed, then we will be able to start the SQL Server Management Studio, from which we can access our SQL Server and create our queries that we require. We are halfway through. Okay guys, so this is installed now. Now what we are going to do, we will go to Windows R and we'll write SSMS. The moment we write SSMS, it will open the SQL Server Management Studio, from which we will access our SQL Server. So if you are getting this particular window, it means that your SQL Server has been installed correctly. If you guys want to get a full version of SQL Server which you can use for the lifetime, please send a comment and I'll contact you directly, and you can get the entire version for 2016 and you can use it accordingly. Because this is the full paid version, you don't have to install any copy for this or something. It will automatically be there with you. Okay. Windows authentication. Yeah, so it will be Windows. So now our SQL Server has been installed correctly. Right. In the next class, I'll tell you how we can connect it through the SQL Server. Okay. The server name is not this. We'll keep it this only.